Hey, and welcome to the Stonecutters farm here in South Sweden. We are here for the weekend to take some photos and just make some content for their social media. So I'll put some stuff on the screen so you can see kind of what we've been working on. I'm gonna start by talking about the gear I'm using in a place like this, and then we're gonna move into my thought process, kind of what do I think when I take a photo, what do I look for and stuff like that. This here is my Samyang 14mm 2.8 and it's super wide. I use it for, well, showing off the space, so it's a great way to show the entire space in its entirety, and also helps a lot if you have a smaller space, a smaller Airbnb or something like that. Now this house is quite big, so I haven't really used it that much here, but it's one of those things that's just nice to have when you're in a place like this. So this here is my Nikon 24-70 2.8. And I have this because I want to be able to have variety without having to change the lens all the time. So I could go for something like 1.4 or 1.8 to get a more shallow depth of field and also getting more light. But then I would have to change the lens all the times, and I don't really want to do that. I'm kind of comfy this way, just have one lens and just go through everything like that. I normally go for something like 35 or 50 when I'm shooting indoors like this. So with the 35 I can shoot through things and get a nice depth in the photo while still maintaining the space I'm in. And then we got the 50 that I use to isolate subjects. So this can be books or coffee cups or, well, any detail you want to showcase. So when I'm taking photos, there's a few things I want to think about. Of course, there's composition. It's framing your subject. It's how you frame up your photo, and that can make or break a photo. And then there's lighting. How is it gonna hit and when? For example, we got these nice big windows here in the kitchen, and I know that the sun is gonna be on this side of the house in the afternoon, and we will get some very nice light coming in here. So I'm gonna photograph the kitchen and maybe some stuff around that when the sun is on that side of the house. And then there's the thing I enjoy the most, and I think is the most important part when taking photos for Airbnb's Instagram, and that is stories. If you're taking photos for the actual Airbnb app or website, you probably want to do something like real estate photography, where you get these nice clean images. But when it's for Instagram, I think that people go on there to check out the space, what they can do there, what kind of experience they can have there, and that is where the stories come in. So when photographing like this for their social media, I want to do stories, and that could be really whatever you want to do. It could be just as simple as placing a coffee cup on a table, or it can be like 3-4 frames with people doing different kind of stuffs. Me and my wife, we baked a cake, so it was cutting the cake and serving the cake and stuff like that. So I just want to show you what I mean when I say stories. I went out to this greenhouse right here, and I know from the Airbnb's Instagram that they like to do stuff where they want you to come here and maybe you can work here while relaxing and all this kind of stuff. So we got this table right here. I'm just gonna put my laptop on the table and a coffee cup and just take a few photos of that, and that's just to show a story about I'm here, I can do some work while I just relax. Another example is the table right here. I think I'm gonna move it over here by the tree, so I can have like with the house in the background, and I'm gonna set the table with the pie we made yesterday and some coffee, and I think that's gonna be a really nice story. And it really doesn't have to be anything fancy. For example, right here I'm at the pool, and I just threw up these umbrella thingies. I don't know what's it called. And over here we got the chairs. I threw on the cushions and I put a towel down like this and some shoes. And that's just a way to show that we are here at the pool enjoying the sun, maybe taking a little dip. And it really doesn't have to be anything bigger than that. So to sum it up, wide to show the space, 35 to shoot through things to get depth, 50 to isolate subjects and really get into the detail. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you got something out of this. Hope to see you next time. Bye.